all of these people in my life acting berserk. I'm feeling all pissed off and hurt. I need to know if I am the jerk. Oh, am I the jerk? Oh.
Okay, if you want to know if you're a jerk, you can send us an email. We'll let you know. Pull no punches either. This person wants to know if they're a jerk for leaving their family. It says, my mom passed away a few months ago. While it's been heartbreaking, things got even worse when we finally sat down with the attorney to go over her will. She left money and sentimental items to every one of my siblings except for me. I wasn't even mentioned at all in the whole will.
Ooh, what'd you do?
Well, I honestly thought that there had to be some kind of mistake, but the attorney said, yeah, no, everything's done intentionally. My siblings all got something. Even my brother, she argued with constantly. And I was the one that took care of my mom during the last 2 years of her life. I drove her to doctor's appointments, I handled her groceries, and I spent more time with her than any of my other siblings. I never expected anything financially, but being completely left out feels like she just erased my whole memory, and I don't know why. My siblings keep telling me that mom must have had her reasons and that I should just let it go, but I can't. She had Alzheimer's, and I'm wondering if that affected her decision-making later on in life. I think my siblings should all cut me a piece of what they got, but none of them will, and it's changing the way I look at my entire family. Am I the jerk if I withdraw quietly from them all?
It's so easy for people to say, let it go, when they're the ones with the money.
Right.
Oh, just let it go.
I mean, especially if you were there with her for the past 2 years. Taking care of a person with Alzheimer's is a big, huge drain and job. That is I'd rather work 80 hours a week, a regular job, than take care of a person with Alzheimer's.
How does that work legally? Let's say somebody does have something like that where your mental faculties may not be at its best and you are doing something like a will. Does somebody step in and say, well, you're not at your best thinking right now, we have to get involved? How does all that work?
Someone would have to have power of attorney over her. So as long as she did the will before any power of attorney was in place, the will stands. Even if she didn't amend it to give consideration to the son that was with her for the final 2 years of her life, that will still stand because nobody amended it.
And we don't even know if that's the reason. We're just guessing. It could be the Alzheimer's. It could be, who knows what happened. Families are weird, man. They hold grudges.
You're right.
Maybe the first 40 years of the relationship, it was turbulent. And the last 2 years, the mom didn't care because there was so much damage already done.
It does suck that he feels like he was there for her and took care of her and saw her the most, and now has, nothing to remember her by.
Let's say your mom, okay, she didn't have Alzheimer's, and this happened to you. All of your sisters, your brother, everyone got something but you. Would you take that hard? Would that bother you?
Yeah, it'd be weird, especially if you feel like you did the most and cared the most.
Yeah.
But just remember, she had Alzheimer's. So it wasn't her that made this decision. It was this disease. And if she could have amended it, she would have, had she not had Alzheimer's. Like, you can't try to figure out and make excuses for Alzheimer's. It's just beyond reasoning.
Yeah. Look, I don't think there's anything you can do about it. It's not really your siblings' fault. They didn't have anything to do with the will, most likely.
It's not.
I mean, unless you found out that they manipulated her and tricked her into not leaving you anything, that would be a different story.
That would be diabolical. If it was amended while she was ill to cut you out, now that is a whole different scenario. And then we got to figure out which sibling did that.
Let me ask you this. If you were the sibling that had the money and you found that one of your siblings didn't get the money, do you and your other siblings get together and break them off a piece, or
Absolutely.
Or do you just say, sorry, tough luck? I would throw some money at my sibling.
Totally.
Yeah, I would think so. It'd be the nice thing to do. It doesn't sound like they're going to do it, but it's rough whenever you put expectations on somebody, and money makes people weird. And you can treat your family however you want, but I think the most positive thing for you is just let it go. Honestly, I don't think there's anything you can do about it. Who knows the circumstances and why it happened? And you've presented your case to your siblings, and they've been let it known that you would take money if they would carve some off for you. Doesn't sound like they're going to, and whatever. I could see naturally it might affect just how much you reach out to them and how many times you want to hang with them.
You don't have to hang with them for every holiday now.
Yeah.
Let me know, Kev. Would you rather have my He-Man collection or do you want G.I. Joe?
G.I. Joe.
You want G.I. Joe? Okay,
Yeah.
let me write that down in my official will.
Okay.
Don't worry, Virginia. You're getting the My Little Ponies.
All right. I don't
Lucky
hate that.
gal.
I mean, don't give me He-Man. I'm just going to say that right now.
Well, no, because it's got man in the title. We
Don't
can't
give me that.
We can't have that.
That's going in a box to Goodwill.
And this person wants to know if they're a jerk for cutting their hair without alerting their boyfriend. Says, I had super long hair. It went all the way down to my behind. And I've been waiting to change my look. And I decided to get a pixie cut.
Ooh, that's a big difference.
It is a big difference, yeah.
big time.
But they said, especially with the heat in South Florida, I feel so much more comfortable.
Sure.
My boyfriend was not real thrilled with the surprise. I thought he would think it's sexy, but that was not the case. His reaction was more shock than excitement, and he asked, why'd you cut off all your beautiful hair? I could tell he didn't like it. Now he's barely touching me and is constantly quiet around me. And I finally asked him if it was my haircut that bothered him, and he was honest and said, yeah. He said, he wasn't mean about it, but he was honest, and he said he doesn't really like it. He said he doesn't find me as attractive as he did, and he's also a little miffed that I made such a big decision without including him or at least getting his feedback on it. He thought that he would have been at least entitled to that and said he would have done the same. Do you think he's right? And am I a jerk for going off and cutting my hair without alerting him?
I fully believe in my body, my choice. You can cut your hair. You can wear what you want. You can look whatever way you want to look.
Yep.
But if you care and love this man, if you care about his opinion, which you should if you're starting a life with him, I think that's something that you should discuss, going from super long hair to pixie cut. And maybe it's not anything more than just telling him ahead of time you're going to do it.
But you believe that, though, your body, your choice kind of a thing? That's your kind of your stance?
I do.
Kind of like if someone wanted to get, like a neck tat, their body, their choice.
I think it is their body, their choice, but it's nicer if the partner shows respect to their relationship by running it by their partner before they make a huge, drastic change to their personal appearance. That includes neck tats and hair going from long to pixie.
And I get it is your body, it is your choice. Anyone can do and say or act the way they want to do it. But I'm with Virginia. If I was going to do something so drastic and it was going to change my look up big time, I would definitely tell my girlfriend before I'm doing it. I wouldn't just walk in and go, hey, babe, I decided to shave off both my eyebrows and do a reverse mohawk. What do you think?
It's a lot. And if you care about their opinion, then you ask it. But some people don't care.
They don't care. Yeah.
It doesn't sound like she cares.
Of course you can cut your hair out and you don't need anyone's permission. But also, don't expect everyone to love it either.
Mm-hmm. No, you're right. 86% of people say that you should tell your mate before you make a drastic change to your appearance.
I agree with the 86%. Doesn't mean you can't do it, but I think a conversation, it falls into the category of #be cool.
Yeah, do you like being in that relationship?
Yeah,
if you do, you should probably tell them. If you don't, then don't tell them.
It would just be weird if all of a sudden I walked in with a reverse mohawk and didn't say anything and acted like, hey, what's going on for dinner?
Everything's normal. What are you looking at?
Mm-hmm.